WCWA, allow me to introduce myself. My name is the unholy Isaiah James. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I do not. But guarantee every single one of you has felt my power. Through my most devout and destructive followers, the Insidious One!
Clay, we are back here at WCWA Redemption, and this person claiming to have power, Isaiah James, the unholy Isaiah James, claims to have some type of connection to the Insidious One, who we've seen here in WCWA before. What are your thoughts on this?
These two, they throw me for a loop, Nate. I mean, first off, the Insidious One, she scares me. Bringing in now the unholy one, Isaiah James, into the fold. I mean, unorthodox, just, I don't know what to think about them.
How are these two connected, and what do they want?
WCWA, ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed Insidious decimate Cassandra Golden of the Chocolate City, and you witnessed her take the head off the dangerous Dame, Alabama. But soon, very soon, you will bear witness to the dethroning of the rightful queen, Erica Torres.
They're calling out Erica Torres.
Might not be the smartest move.
It's all just a matter of time for the house.
They just might get what they're asking for here.
You call out the name of the queen, she's gonna jump off her throne and come right down and deal with you face to face. There she is, Erica Torres.
We saw Insidious mix it up with Erica Torres and Alabama at Enemies and Allies inside the Triple Threat match. And at Fight Free, Insidious One claimed she wanted Erica Torres one-on-one.
You walk around here with this fake confidence of what you perceive to be your kingdom. But unfortunately for you and for you, now that I have arrived, you have no power here. What power are you at? Come September 20th, when you and Insidious do finally step into the ring together, one on the wall, you will be reduced to nothing but ash. And the reign of the house of the unholy shall begin.
Erica Torres playing her cards close to her chest, not hopping into the ring.
Not showing any effects from the stance by the unholy one and the Insidious. It's just these fans, they're on the fence with both these ladies, but one thing for sure, they want to see this match.
Absolutely, and I think we're gonna get that. Hopefully we will get that. Rumble Road, these two may finally lock up one-on-one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clay Ready-Made standing by backstage, and joining me at this time, some incredible standouts out of the Striker training facility, El Perro and Malb3k. Gentlemen, you have quite a task in front of you this evening. El Perro, what do you got to say?
Heard we got OMG later today. It's true, they put on some OMG performances. And this is a stacked tag team division, it's hard to stand out. Pero van a ver que este equipo es el mejor equipo de todo WCWA.
Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo está? It's your boy, Action Jackson and Mike Anthony. We are the OMGs. And word has it, there's a new tag team in the division. And that will be us. Let's see, y'all are giving the wrong guys interviews. Instead of you interviewing these guys, it should be us. Because everything that happens is OMG. And today, y'all are gonna meet the END when we hit you down with this finisher. And this is my partner right here. You think I'm bad? This man's bad.
You know what? Let's just get serious. Let's cut the crap. We are here. What that means, we're taking over. You two little bastards better watch it. Calm down, little guys. You ain't big enough. You ain't big enough. You barely just graduated training. So, if you don't want your little careers cut short, calm down. If you want to prove it, we'll see you little jokers out in the ring. Oh, I'm sorry, you little bastards.
OMG.
We're back here on WCWA Rematch, and we've got tag team action coming your way. Nate Fury sitting alongside Clay Ready-Made. Clay, it's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, it's great to be here once again. I mean, it's just...
Because we gonna win this match today. That's what we gonna do. We some nasty boys, and we gonna win. We're gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Action Jackson and Mike Anthony, these guys are here for a fight, and they don't care who they step on. And right now, they're looking to step on El Perro and Malb3k, coming out of STF, Striker Training Facility.
It's going to be some experience factor here. OMGs, they've been teaming, but El Perro and Malb3k, as you mentioned, Striker Training Facility, fresh out of there. Let's see how they do.
That guy just looks jacked.
These guys, I mean, I'm telling you, you mix power, charisma, speed. I mean, you get it all, put it in a blender, you get the OMGs. These guys are dangerous.
My goodness.
I tell you, they're gonna leave here saying OMG when we don't remember.
Never short on words with these two. And here we go, making their entrance. We've got El Perro and Malb3k out of the Striker Training Facility, as we said before, where these two train alongside Dusty Gold. These guys are looking to make a name for themselves here, as everyone is, looking to make a name for themselves here in WCWA.
Indeed, the tag team ranks, as I mentioned, on fire, and these guys, they could get, if they picked up the victory, man, they could go far.
Looking to get one here in the books. As you said before, from Wes McCann, every win matters here in WCWA as we lead right into Rumble Road. You know, it's been an exciting night so far, Clay. We saw, I don't know what to make of our last segment there. We saw the unholy one, Isaiah James, make his debut, and we're off to a fight here. OMG's not allowing these two to even take off their clothes yet, even take off their gear to get into this battle. Bell hasn't even rung yet. Ref Joey just trying to maintain the chaos already. Perro and Malb3k fighting back. Action Jackson on the outside.
Look at that, they got the upper hand. They're ready to go.
They're ready to roll. Here we go.
Was that Action Jackson? I think he grabbed a flip-flop from the crowd.
Goodness. These two, you know, I think they wanted to catch El Perro and Malb3k off guard, but they might have walked into a lion's nest there.
This could be show a little frustration here. OMGs, the experience factor I mentioned. They look to get that upper hand on the underdogs, if you will, and they foiled that plan.
They sure did. Underdogs, Clay. That's an interesting one for these guys.
Hey.
You're absolutely right. They've got to find a way to win somehow against this powerhouse of Action Jackson and Mike Anthony. Here we go. Our bell's finally rung, and we're ready to get this one underway. Tag team action here at WCWA Showdown Redemption.
Snug little headlock there by
Right in there. El Perro fighting back, bouncing him off the ropes. Shoulder block into the canvas. Mike Anthony highly impressed by his tag team partner. Perro up and over. Leapfrog.
Oh, look at
arm
there.
drag. Look at that. And he gets him again. These boys are ready to fight. And a drop kick.
Impressive showing by El Perro.
Absolutely. Don't count him out. Athleticism is definitely there. Malb3k saving his partner's back.
Oh, and Segura.
Into the head. Mike Anthony reeling from that shot.
I bet the OMGs, they came in here. Oh, look at that. I bet the OMGs, they came in here looking for an easy night at the office, but El Perro and Malb3k.
They're gonna give him the what for. Oh, splash into the corner. I think El Perro is still the legal man here.
Again, that frustration's mounting. Taking a breather here. Trying to recollect everything.
Looks like Action Jackson is checking on his partner, though. Like Mike Anthony might have been hurting for a second there, making sure his buddy's all right. Now it's kind of interesting here. El Perro is letting them regroup, not going on the offensive.
I think that might be a mistake, Nate. You gotta let them. You gotta stay on them. Keep that momentum.
So they have almost reset here, going face to face with Mike Anthony. El Perro is. Mike Anthony pushing back, and he goes right to the headlock. Not playing any games here. El Perro saying, if you want to start snug, we can go snug too. Holding on as they slide to the middle of the canvas. Clay, it's been an interesting night so far. We saw the debut of Isaiah James alongside Insidious one. Don't quite know what to make of that entrance there and what they're wanting from Erica Torres.
We know for a fact Insidious one, she's got her sights set on the I guess you could say crown jewel of the women's division, Erica Torres. We'll see what unfolds with that.
We'll see what happens there. Right now, we've got this tag team battle raging on.
That is no man's land right there. You do not want to be in the opposing team's corner.
That was such a strike from Mike Anthony. Just looked like a straight left hand to the jaw of El Perro.
Right here, they're getting the advantage.
Oh my gosh, he tried to put his boot through his chest.
Drop kick to the sternum.
And they are picking these two apart, separating Malb3k, taunting him. And
gosh.
Mike Anthony throws all of that weight.
You got to get him out of there. Come on now.
200 pounds of muscle right at El Perro. And Action Jackson follows it.
Rev Joey's got to get some control. Here we go. All right.
Here we go. Jackson is the legal man right now.
El Perro still stuck in that corner. You got to get out of there. I mean, this is where the experience factor plays in right here. They're taking the young buck and just taking him to the corner.
He's got an uppercut.
Cutting off half the ring there. Deep uppercut there.
Clay, you've had a chance to kind of talk with El Perro and Malb3k on different occasions. What do you make of their mindset here as they're fighting for their careers here at WCWA?
I mean, they got a bright future ahead of them. They're focused. Their head is on straight. Oh man,
tornado DDT.
Speaking of heads going on straight, that went straight into the mat. But these two underdogs, they have quite the future ahead of them. They just got to keep their head focused and just on the task at hand.
Absolutely, they are not.
And here we go. Look at this.
Here we go. First tag of the night for El Perro and Malb3k for these underdogs. Let's see what Malb3k can come up with here.
Oh, nice little forearm there by Malb3k. Again, cutting off the half of the ring. Keeping Mike Anthony. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness. And that's that experience factor right there.
That slight hesitation right there by Malb3k cost them the advantage.
Don't turn your back on your opponents. I think that's rule number 1 inside fighting.
Indeed.
Here we go, Action Jackson. Damn, atomic drop.
Oh, my gosh.
Clothesline out of nowhere.
Again, they're staying right on top of it.
They were just throwing themselves at these guys. Malb3k reeling, trying to collect himself, trying to get up, trying to get to his feet, maybe make that tag back to El Perro. But nothing giving right now.
Keeping Malb3k away from the fresh man on the apron, keeping him right there in the center of the ring.
Suplex in the middle of the ring, away from his partner. Quick tag, and that's the thing that we have to see here for any of these teams to win are these quick tags.
High risk district for action, Jackson, and it doesn't. Oh my gosh,
goodness,
it doesn't pay off.
That might have been the saving grace there. Malb3k's got to get to his feet right now. Mike Anthony doesn't see it.
Malb3k still reeling from those double team maneuvers from earlier, and hot tag right there.
There we go. He didn't waste any time getting to El Perro. Perro ready to roll. Clothesline to Mike Anthony. And another one. Pushes him aside
there.
And out of the ring. El Perro is rolling.
Malb3k, here we go again.
There we go. No, this crowd is firmly behind their striker training facility trainees.
You gotta stay on it. You gotta stay on it right here. Keep that momentum, guys.
You're absolutely right. I think this is where you slide to the outside, Clay, maybe, and keep the fight going to the OMGs.
Exactly what El Perro's doing. He's taking to the sky right here.
Oh my goodness! And they catch him. They catch him. What do they have planned here?
Malb3k sliding. Using his partner.
Resourceful individuals.
They didn't catch him at first, as you see El Perro quite perspiration slipping, but they used El Perro's body to take out Malb3k. Setting up here.
We're seeing Action Jackson again. No stranger to the high risk district. Go as they nail El Perro. 2, 3. Count another one for the OMGs.
Can almost call that an OMG device right there. I don't know. It's just, it was effective. And
definitely put those two youngsters away, but don't count them out yet. These guys, hopefully they will live to fight another day. OMGs are quite the tough opponent as they head to the back.
OMGs not celebrating, nothing. All business right there. They picked up the victory, and they're on their way out.
No shame for these two youngsters out of STF, a striker training facility.